When you're in a social event and you want people to feel comfortable when speaking to you or open themselves up, this is how to. Just, certain subtle things I've learned over time. But perhaps you're talking to somebody, right? You're in a social event, right? To keep things flowing, like naturally, one of them is by subtly touching them, right? Say somebody's sitting next to me, right? I'm talking with somebody. And if I go like this, right? I touch their leg, right? Say this is their leg. And I go like, yo, blah, blah, blah. Or, so yo, like, what did you mean? Or how did you get that raise? Like, what did you mean when you told Sarah you wasn't working anymore if you didn't get that raise? You know what I mean? Subtle touch, like on the arm. You know what I mean? Or on the kneecap. However the situation is. If you're standing up, if you're sitting down, kneecap, arm. This allows them to, and a lot of people don't know this, but when the people I told, it works. It works. I see it with myself all the time. But when you suddenly touch them, subconsciously, because consciously is knowing, but subconsciously is knowing, but unknowingly. So your spirit, like the flesh doesn't receive it, but their spirit does, right? So when you subtly touch them, right, it opens them up even more. That exchange of energy allows them to be more receptive, right? What they receive, they give. Right? It's an act of closeness. Touching somebody subtly while you're speaking with them. Oh, I just came back from the gym. Or, oh, so that really happened? Oh, that's what you mean. Every time I'm extending my arm, I'm touching them subtly on the arm. It's an exchange of openness because you're giving off the confidence of being comfortable enough to subtly touch them. So they're giving back the energy of being open because you are showing the comfort, the connection between the two. And the second one, man, is when you are speaking with them, right? When they're talking to you and you nod your head, like, right? Like you talking to them, right? You're making eye contact, but nod your head and lean in more, right? If you lean in more with your ear pointed towards them and that, like in a slight direction, like say somebody's right here next to me and I lean in more like what do you, yeah, oh, so like talk about it even more. Like, what did you mean? Right? And you lean in as they're speaking, it opens them up even more because they'll subconsciously feel that you are interested. So when somebody feels interest coming towards them, of course, everybody likes being the center of the topic. So then it'll make them blossom, right? Try it, man. I'm telling you, it's just through experience, bro. Like, try it, man. Especially with me, I do it with people I respect. I really respect and love. Like when they're talking, and I'll just lean in more, Okay, so that's what's happening. Then they'll talk. I'm like, mm-hmm. And even with their personal lives, man, like when you do these things, when people feel open, when people feel safe, they open up a lot. And how do they feel safe? Through these subtle acts of exchange, right? And third, man, questions. Asking questions, right? Questions about their lives, right? People are waiting to be read. Like people are ready for their spotlight. People are ready to, talk about themselves. That's just human nature. right? People are always willing to talk about themselves. Not everybody in particular, but I'm saying a lot of people, you know, especially if you're in a social event, gathering, and even when you're just dating somebody, when you're getting to know somebody, right? This is how you keep conversations flowing naturally. Asking questions, right? But not shallow questions, but questions of their lives. You know what I mean? Like, and you can turn a shallow question and expand it into a deeper question, right? Like, for instance, if you're with a girl or you're in a social event, you're talking to a girl or you're talking to whoever, right? Let's say we're talking to a girl, you know, so what is it that you do, for instance, right? You know, they get the same question all the time. What is it that you do, for instance, right? She says, oh, you know, I'm in nursing school. Let's take it a step deeper. What made you get into nursing? Oh, you know, perhaps they say, you know, it's anti-recession, like it's recession proof. Let's say they say that, you know what I mean? Or, you know, I have a knack for helping people. Okay, well, how'd you get that knack? Was it something growing up? Did you always feel gravitated towards helping people? Like, what made you, you know, develop that quality of helping people, especially in a world that, you know, is selfish, right? It's always another, you could take a shallow question and really open the layers to it, right? You know, just as like you open a drawer and you get your clothes, right? It's the same how you can ask questions, right? So the question being a drawer, right? What's your favorite color? Red, right? Or black? Okay, let's open that. What made you start to like black? Like, how'd you gravitate? Or what made you start to like red? Let's say, I don't know, it's just always, you know, Valentine's Day, you know, hearts. I'm a certified, you know, lover girl if you was speaking to a woman. And then you could take that even deeper. Have you always been loving? Because, you know, it's a hard, dark time, you know, like, or did you always show love even when it wasn't shown to you? Have you had your heart broken? There's always ways to take it to the next level, is what I'm saying, all right? So, like, if a simple question of anything can be brought to the next level, man. And this is how, you know, make people open up by asking questions. People love just hearing themselves talk. People are very pretentious, and people are not even pretentious. That's the wrong word. People are just willing to always talk about themselves. So, guys, my name is BigFatherJ, man. I go by Javon. And try these tactics, man. Try these tactics. You know, a shallow question, it could really turn into a whole full-on conversation, right? And this is how you flow naturally. A lot of folks don't know how to speak. People are awkward in social gatherings. But when you're talking to people, talk to them about themselves. Ask questions that pertain to their life. And you can open them up, right? So these three subtle things is how you get people more keen to talking with you for longer periods of times, opening up and feeling safe and comfortable with you. So, man, if y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that ring notification bell, man, and right out.